Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have another cool reading and we hope you guys are well, Capricorn, and we are still out of town here, so kind of bear with us on this setup. So let's see what we have, and today we're using we have let go here of something very interesting, and I'm just kind of pulling cards here as we go. Let's see what else we have. And now we have this card. We have success. All right. So if you let go of something, something else will succeed, right? Or you will succeed. And let's see. Let's get a couple cards here. We have two hands here. So we're the cinematographer, the card reader, and all that at the same time, right? Let's see what we have. The sudden wealth card. Yeah, we don't have our tripod today. We have the mask. Okay, so we have success and sudden wealth. Okay, something's really working, turning in your favor here, Capricorn, whatever that may is. And sudden wealth, it may be your money, but it doesn't have to be money. It could be a choice that leads you to something that really works well for you. Wealth is, they're showing the slot machine, but interesting because I'm in Nevada, right? But they're showing the slot machine, but this may be just prosperity, right? Things that you value. This can even be about love or anything. Sudden wealth, and maybe it is a job, coming for you, a career, right? It could be. And the mask is here. Now, the mask is not typically deception, although it can be sometimes. But the mask is really like I have two minds about something. And it's in these two minds here, kind of, or somebody changed their mind, could be too. But it is really, in order to bring stability, it's a number 4, the 40 card. And here we see all the 4 elements. So this is this is about basically stability with regard to love, money, anything else here. Decision making, goals, just any life aspect that are really important to you, spiritual growth. Yeah, we can never leave that one out because we have all the 4 elements. Okay, and now we have the distant horizons. So maybe, this dream has seemed far away for you, Capricorn. This can talk about making your dreams come true, but it's possible that it seemed out of reach. And with regard to lovers, this could be kind of like moving somewhere and letting go and getting a whole new life somewhere else, a new career, and it is helping you build your wealth, your abundance, and stability as well. There's a choice here because sudden wealth is a number 11. So definitely, we only change our reality when we decide to. Every time you make a decision, you create a new reality. And that is quantum physics. And that is the way it is. Yeah. And let's see what else we have. And we have the tree of life. Okay. And this tree of life is a number 5. Really interesting because the tree of life here, they're showing the grid, right, which shows all these different kind of energies here. It does. The grid, these are all kind of placements of wisdom from taught in the ancient Kabbalah, right, which is the teachings of the Hebrew. It is. And now we have here is the tree in the upright. So it was showing up in the reverse. Very interesting because when you see it in the reverse, it almost looks like it is still in the upright in a way, and all these kind of plants are growing down here. But that was in the reverse. It's a number 5. This is change. And the rainbows here are showing all the possibilities, right? It is the colors of life, very beautiful and interesting. This is the 7 of Cups. This is somebody who makes choices. This can be grounding yourself. Definitely can be. There is some grounding going on in this reading. This is kind of a coming up reading where I'm stepping into my success. I'm coming up. Maybe it's coming out with something as well. But whatever comes out here, something is being let go right here. The angel is demanding that. Angels don't really demand, but basically, encouraging it is a better word, right? We don't use demand over here. No, not that we're this old. No, maybe we were younger, right? Demanding. And so 5 of Cups here, or the 5, rather, is about change. Yeah, it is. Yeah, really interesting here. It could be about change in belief systems. The number 5 in the major arcana is the Hierophant, I believe. So fives are always about change. The Hierophant is about belief systems and right. And the tree of life, once we really step into everything that has been given to us at our birth, right, which is our birthright, this is when things happen for us, when we kind of are trusting the tree of life, which is about wisdom. It's also about growing roots, family roots, it could be. This could be about growing your own roots, right? Your own wisdom, your own spiritual growth, your own confidence, just really stepping into really what life is all about, because it really is about stepping into that. It really is. And this is what our natal chart shows us how to do, right? It does. It shows us how to step into take advantage of your true potential, right? Your full potential. And yeah, let's see what we have here with these cards. And I have shuffled them, Capricorn. I'm going to pull one of these cards today. And yeah, so I beg your pardon with the camera moving around. Breakthrough. Yeah, I was saying in this reading with the tree of life and the wisdom and in this reading here, we have now a breakthrough. And this is, wow. And this is very cool here. And here is the man here. And he feels it. He feels like there's a breakthrough coming here, or I'm feeling it. I'm part of it now. I am, right. And this is also about mostly about a higher consciousness and a breakthrough. And we see it with the tree of life right here, just pointing to that, supporting that. For sure we do. We'll get another card here. And let's see what else we have. The breakthrough. It's this beautiful card. And now we have abundance. Yeah, you see, I was saying that once we step into our own birthright, everything that was given to us, our divinity. But we have to recognize our divinity first, right? Yeah, you can't really, use a great product on your hair if you don't really understand what it's for, right? Or you can't enjoy it, That's probably maybe not the best analogy, but hey, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and these have been shuffled, so we're just going to take them this way. We go with the flow over here. We do, yeah, and 4 of Pentacles, the Queen. 5 of Cups. Yeah, see, something ends here. That's what I was saying here. And yeah, this is letting go right here. Somebody could really let go of something physical, like a physical relationship, right? They could be letting go of old habits. The Wheel of Fortune, old beliefs that no longer serve us, right? That, we're so kind of maybe archaic, or just, holding us back, right? Yeah, we believe in kind of the wrong things, and the wrong things are, you'll know what the wrong things are once you realize the right things. And, once we let go of those, this is when we really realize that we've been kind of shying away from our own true power. Yeah, very interesting with that powerful realization. So judgment is here, and this can definitely be a powerful realization. Yeah, it can. And the angel is here to wake the people up. Hey, look, this is how it is, and blah blah. It can be an awakening, and which is a powerful realization. Right, this is one way to look at it. And so this may be about a second chance with somebody, Capricorn. It could be. And if it is, that person is letting go, or you are letting go of something in order to take full advantage of that, or in order to step into that. Yeah, I don't really, advantage it's fine. When, it's nothing wrong with that word, but we see let go, success, sudden wealth. Somebody had a choice here. Somebody made a choice to let go of something and to step in, and because they had a breakthrough here. And this is a spiritual breakthrough, of course, right? The abundance card shows kind of the guru here, right? And here he is, and he is holding the lotus flower. What else is he doing here? I don't know, he's doing something with his hand, and there is kind of a path leading from him. It looks kind of like a little bit like a rug here, but they're trying to show It's just an example. The moon is in back of him and the sun is in back of him. Very interesting. It looks like a full moon when we see the sun opposite of the full moon, right? That is when, the sun is always opposite when there is a full moon, opposite the moon on the 180 degrees away. When we have a new moon, it is conjuncting basically together. So when we see the full moon here, this is about endings and new beginnings. It's an opposition. What are you going to choose? That's what the 180 degree is. That's what this full moon is, basically an opposition. Yeah, it is. And where we have to adapt to something. We have to kind of accept something. And so that's what's going on here. When we see let go, there's an adapting here. And this full moon, and between the full moon and sun is the rainbow. Look at that. It's so beautiful here. This whole, this image, it is. So in the reading, we have somebody's emotions are on high here, Capricorn, because it's in the environment. Maybe there is a Cancerian here. There could be. Why not? We have Sagittarius, the wheel, and Queen of Pentacles is you, a Virgo or a Taurus, potentially. And here we have potentially Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra with the Queen of Swords. And because they're always showing her, this is the cerebral, right? And then, the water signs are the intuitive, the creative, and, it doesn't mean that if you're not you're not going to be creative if you're not a water sign. No, but the Queen of Swords is the intellect and the mind, and I'm making decisions, and where I want this to be this way, and that's what the Queen of Swords is about, the intellect. Yeah, and so this is about intelligence, and looking at matters and things like that, intellectual pursuits. It definitely can be studying, but it just, this is all about the mind here. And somebody is rationally looking at something, right? Of course, they're looking at it with the rational mind. The moon is next to it. They're looking at it with the intuitive mind. And when we see the sun and the moon here on the card, the sun is the masculine and the moon is the feminine. And this is the yin and the yang here, basically at work. We can say that, except the yin and the yang marries the two. And here is the opposition, kind of suggesting that we need to marry the two here, marry the energy of the sun, whatever that may be for you in your chart, and the energy of the moon, if you were born at a full moon, right? Yeah, and this is very interesting. But this is what we do in astrology anyway. We look at the oppositions, right? What needs to be kind of married, or combined, or kind of even kind of sacrificed, maybe, in order to kind of bring something to fruition, or for change and growth, right? This is really what it's all about. So we see a cycle ending here. The Five of Cups sits there, and the Nine of Pentacles starts the reading. And this definitely can be, Capricorn, a cycle ending there. And we have another 5, because 9s are completions, and of course 10s are, but both the 9 and the 10 and the 5s are changing cycles in our life, changing chapters. There's 2 5s in this reading. It's all in order. The root here is the 4 of Pentacles, to create stability and hold on to something. The 4s are stability, right? You have 2, I'll have 2. Okay, it's sharing, kind of stability, security, balance. And you're showing up in the past, Capricorn. You might have suffered a sad situation with somebody. You definitely could. But this reading is about growth, happiness, success, abundance, and letting go of something. Yeah. And I love this card over here with the abundance, right? Yeah, with the guru here. Definitely here. And so here we see, and guru just means guide. I feel like it does. Maybe it's not exactly guide, but it's something teacher, something like that, right? And so here we have the crossing energy. Somebody maybe have to let go of a relationship with the 9 of Pentacles, because that card speaks of self-sufficiency. And sometimes, an angle or a side of that is to be alone, to be single, to be solo. And so maybe somebody is solo here, or has become because they had to let go of something in order to have success somewhere else, if we can see these cards here. All right, so we're going to get a card. The Five of Wands is the crossing energy. It's challenges. It could be too many people are involved, and I need to maybe cut one out. It could. And the Tower's with it. Ouch. Right? Yeah, this requires a major band-aid. Yes. And, don't just, I want it natural, Capricorn. Don't put anything on it. No. And so here's the Tower with the Five of Wands. And this is a powerful realization, has really challenged somebody. Some type of an ending has challenged somebody. Something breaks down here because it was not built on a firm foundation, and that is what is let go over here in order to enjoy this breakthrough and abundance. In order to really step into that and receive the potential from the breakthrough and step into the abundance right here. And so interesting with the moon and the sun opposite, because it's really a time, as I said, to kind of figure things out and adapt to some type of a change with the full moon, because they talk about cycles ending, right? And this is interesting where we see the sun and the moon opposite. It is saying we need to both be the yin and the yang. We need to be in the divine feminine, and we need to be trusting our divine masculine. The divine masculine is easier to trust. It is the unconscious, which is the moon, which is the divine feminine, that people find it hard to believe in, or hard to, right? If you can't see it, that's how they are. But the most beautiful things are invisible. Yes, they are, right? For sure. And so in this reading, somebody has had that breakthrough. So they are definitely in their yin and their yang. Yeah, they are. And so both the divine feminine and masculine. And this could be a breakup here. This could be a letting go. We see the let go card in the corner. And the Tower, this could be a breakup right here. And something comes falling down because it was built on a flimsy foundation, right? And just like in the nursery rhyme when we were kids, London Bridge is falling, right? And I'm not talking about London, really. No, I'm just kind of making and so it's because, in this, it's just showing here something is falling from its grace here. And these people are falling out of the Tower, and they are forced out. It's like time to go. This is either bringing you down. It's not meant to be anymore. It was never built on a firm foundation. Something is being let go that is not part of somebody's destiny. And we see the Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn, which speaks of fate and destiny in this reading. Yeah, and so, and in the past, Capricorn, I'm going to get a card here for you. Well, that may be another earth sign, but this is your reading. Knight of Wands. This is about having the courage, and this is a nurturing energy, the Queen of Pentacles. That may be you, right? But she is typically it's a nurturing energy, which is very divine feminine, divine feminish. And the Knight of Wands here. This is taking action, having courage. And this is something exciting. When we see the Knight of Wands, he's always going towards something exciting or passionate. That's it. And so the Five of Cups is the showing up with the Lovers, Capricorn, always showing up in your reading. Not always, but quite often, right? And I'm pulling these very spontaneously. I am. And so here is the Lovers. This is a choice. Somebody makes a choice to let go in order to have success in their life. And it includes a sad ending as well. It includes some type of regret. Yeah. And when we say regret, it's not always the regret where, that you can't be happy because you're living with regret. It can be like, well, I regret it had to go this way. And that's how this reading looks here. It does. That's how it looks. And I try to look at it that way anyway with regret. Regret is only supposed to be a short-lived experience. You're not supposed to, go 10 years later and you're regretting something, because it's not healthy in any way, shape, or form for your emotional and then eventually your physical. Yeah, that's not healthy, all right? This is what energy healing is about, right? It is. And we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Pentacles. This is money here. This is a fortune. This could be real success here, like a financial success that is meant to be. This could be in your chart, Capricorn, in your own natal chart. I don't mean for every Capricorn on the planet, although you guys are fixated, not fixated, but very interested in that, because the 10th house, here's the 10 of Pentacles, and this is really built on the 10th house. It really is, because the 10th house is the midheaven, and this is the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, and it's about achievement. And they have achieved all these this is their money, these pentacles, and they are somewhere where there is family, money. Yeah, there is. And so this can be about really kind of achieving in your life, Capricorn, what you have wanted. It could be family, it could be financial success, and it may be both, because something here is let go. Something's cleared away here. This is beautiful. It's about a breakthrough. It's about growth. It's about an awakening with the Tower. The Four of Swords reversed. It's a difficult awakening. The Tower never brings, kind of Goldilocks comes to the front door and says, "Hi, here I brought you some nice, angel food cake or something," and you're like, "Okay, great," and then everything goes well from that. No, the Tower means the three bears are at your door or trying to sleep in your bed, and it's creating change, and you're like, well, I better make a decision, because I don't want those bears in my bed. No, I don't. And so we have the Four of Swords reversed. There's a restless energy here, Knight of Pentacles, and like I said, and the Knights are always bringing offers. They are, or coming forward, and that's what this reading is about, right? And so maybe you are making an offer. The Knight of Pentacles is about somebody who achieves. It is. It can be about somebody who has slowly kind of plodded along, and now they are achieving what they really want. The Moon in the environment with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody here is emotionally down, big time. And somebody could be left out. The other person could be feeling emotionally down. But, the Five is a change. We have the Five of Pentacles. A cycle ends. The Moon is about cycles. And the Moon is about what holds you up, your foundation, right? What makes you feel secure in life. And here's the Five of Pentacles. Somebody is not feeling secure here at all. I feel like they're being left behind or left out. And that's what this card is about up here. Yeah, pretty sure. And the Queen of Swords showing up, Capricorn. And she could be, she could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. She could be this is showing your intelligence. Could be anybody who is discerning the facts of the matter here, right? The Ten of Cups is reversed. This is somebody who kind of realizes here that something else is not good for me. The Ten of Cups reversed. This has to end. It's not happy anymore. I don't want this to continue, because this is about the happily ever after and the family. I don't want this anymore. And so, yeah, something definitely ends with that Five of Cups due to a choice. And in the potential outcome here is judgment. So whatever choice is being made here is for the good of possibly three people. Somebody could suffer here, but who would want to hang on to something that, that is no longer viable, or that, and that's what the Tower is about. The Tower is about let it go. It's not gonna work anymore. It's done. Right? And the crown is falling too. It's almost like the crown here is, the crown chakra up here, like, and the fire is kind of burning it off. This is kind of like, trust this, just go with it. It might be difficult, but go with it, because you're, you're being taken out of it anyway. The Tower removes you. Yeah, the Tower is Pluto energy, ruled by Scorpio in the 8th house. And we have Pluto in Aquarius, and it's going to go back into Capricorn, I believe in September, but it will go back for like about a month and a half or 2 months possibly. But the point about Pluto is that Pluto removes. Pluto is powerful. It can be destructive, but Pluto is, nobody can mess with Pluto. Pluto is the energy is, I'm going to either destroy or I have the power to change, which is transformation, right? I have the power for profound change. This is Pluto. And this is why Scorpios are, or anybody with a lot of Scorpio, they can be very powerful. Yeah, they can. Yeah, and deep and intense, because, Pluto was the god of the underworld, everything underneath, right? If your Mercury is in Scorpio, maybe you want to read about the occult or talk about it, or things that are hidden, right? You may be Mercury and Scorpio can talk about You're a detective, could be, definitely. And so a whole bunch of things, right? I'm just kind of throwing out there how beautiful the chart is. Yeah, very exciting to read about yourself, for sure it is, or to learn about yourself through an astrologer. And so, in the potential outcome is judgment, right? Who's sitting there? Here's the angel, and she said, "I'm tired of being the devil." No, that's not what she said here. And that could be Scorpio energy right here. The Page of Cups. This is a declaration. This is some type of message here with the Page of Cups, because she's bringing a message to the dead people. Somebody could ask you for forgiveness. Sometimes this is a message to yourself. Wake up with the breakthrough card. Wake up here and go with the flow. Somebody was pushing the river in this reading. Yeah, don't push the river because we're not God. No, I know I'm not, right? You can't push the river. It's impossible. The water will flow in the proper direction. It will, if we let it, right? And this is what we have to learn to do, is to go with the flow and stop kind of being in control, which is kind of the divine masculine, but in its lower form, right? Yeah, don't push the river. Yeah. So we're gonna end this reading. Thanks so much. If you guys want this is a beautiful reading too, Capricorn. It is. If you guys want a psychic read, I'm good at them. I'm accurate. We do them on the phone or a Zoom call or a Zoom. We could do a Google Meet. They're lots of fun. They're very personal, and we do a tarot spread at the end about anything you want. You want me to read somebody's energy, what's coming for you, things like that. I can definitely help with that, insight and guidance. And thanks so much for watching me today, you guys. I appreciate it. I will put the July horoscopes for all the 12 signs at the top of the comments. I will link it there. I really appreciate you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell to be notified of all my uploads. Yeah, it's a great reading here. We have the Tree of Life. It's just so cool. Yeah, thanks you guys.